purpose of this case study is to understand the relationship between asymmetric information and efficiency wage theory in Malaysian E&E industry. Asymmetric information is said to be a market failure because the market price cannot be determined according to the law of supply and demand. Firms will therefore pay higher wages to the employees, hoping the higher-than-benefit wages acts as an incentive to improve productivity, while bearing the risk of asymmetric information. For example, the average salary for an electrical engineer in Malaysia ranges from RM2,900 to RM4,000 per month. If the employee practices efficiency wage theory, he would pay the worker higher than the market. Sangfor Technologies is a cybersecurity, cloud and infrastructure vendor that was established in 2000. Employing over 9,500 employees, Sangfor has extended more than 60 global branch offices in Hong Kong, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, Philippines, Vietnam, Myanmar, Pakistan, UAE, Italy, and the USA. Every year, Sangfor allocates at least 20% of its annual revenue to R&D activities. Over the years, Sangfor has grown and developed into an internationally recognized cyber service provider. Besides all 7 of the major Sangfor products being enlisted in the Gartner Magic Quadrant, Sangfor are also acknowledged for being the world's 4th largest NDR vendor and top 3 APAC security vendor by Gartner. Sangfor also receives the AAA rating from CyberRatings and ICSA Lab certification. In 2018, Sangfor was ranked 2nd in the Chinese Unified Threat Management market. Sangfor practices efficiency wage theory by offering higher wages than market wages to attract high-skilled human talents. This is proven when 80% of their employees rate their salaries as high or average on jobstreet.com. Besides, to attain staff's loyalty and sense of belonging to the firm, Sangfor establishes Sangfor Community that allows employees to exchange rewards and birthday gifts using Sangfor points. In addition, Sangfor also offers subsidies for food and transportation as well as annual bonuses. Sangfor encounters asymmetric information in labor market as well. The approach used by Sangfor to ensure the quality of workers is up to standards is screening. Screening is the practice whereby an uninformed party acts to make the informed party reveal information. In Sangfor, a multi-stage process including technical interview, human resource interview and management interview is conducted in the process of hiring. Sangfor provides technical IT tests such as coding practical tests to interviewees to ensure that the workers hired are of the standards required. Besides, Sangfor also utilizes advantages of market signaling by contacting the referees and the CVs provided by the interviewees. The credibility of referees is quite guaranteed, according to the words of the interviewees, as the IT fields are interconnected to some extent. The strength is diverse revenue models. Over the years Sangfor has ventured into various businesses outside the technology sector. This has enabled the company to develop a diversified revenue stream beyond technology sector and software programming segment. Sangfor provides a relaxed working environment where employees are encouraged to learn and work comfortably. Each in turn is assigned a tutor to help them with their learning process. In addition, Sangfor conducts training sessions for each of its products, indicating that the company places emphasis on employee education and development. The company values education and support for its employees to ensure they are equipped with the necessary skills to perform their job functions effectively. The weakness is high cost of replacing existing experts within the Sangfor. Few employees are responsible for the Sangfor's knowledge base and replacing them will be extremely difficult in the present conditions. Sangfor seems to be a promising employer for high-skilled workers based on the ratings provided by its employees. According to the information available, 80% of employees rate their salaries as high or average. If you have good knowledge in cloud computing products, the opportunity is lower inflation rate. The low inflation rate bring more stability in the market, enable credit at lower interest rate to the customers of Sangfor. This will increase the consumption of Sangfor products. The threat is competitors catching up with the product development. Even though at present the Sangfor is still leader in product innovation in the software programming segment, it is facing stiff challenges from international and local competitors. As the demand for these services continues to increase, more companies are likely to enter the market, potentially offering similar or more attractive job opportunities. This could make it more challenging for Sangfor to attract and retain top talent. By offering a modern and diverse work environment and competitive salaries, it may be able to attract and retain talented individuals who are interested in working in the cybersecurity and cloud industries. Does Sangfor employ an effective approach, strategy, or policy for dealing with asymmetric information in the labor market? Yes, Sangfor practices multi-stage interviewing process whereby job applicants are required to pass the technical interview, human resource interview, and management interview. Besides, Sangfor conduct market signaling by contacting the referees stated to verify the validity and credibility of the job applicants. Sangfor also accesses professional unifications such as AWS. Is it feasible to continue with its existing strategy/policy? Yes, it is feasible for Sangfor to continue with its existing strategy. Wide geographic presence of Sangfor is a competitive advantage in establishing a global network of information in the technological industry. It would be easier for Sangfor to gather information in a foreign market for its international connection, which minimizes asymmetric information risks. For instance, the cloud computing team in Malaysia provides supporting services to frontier departments in Italy, USA, China, and etc. What can Sangfor do to transform threats into opportunities and weaknesses into strengths? Threats to opportunities. Sangfor may delegate some of its operations to ASEAN countries with lower labor cost and well-educated workforce. In that way, it provides better customer service and unlocks new market availability. Besides, most of the developing countries welcome FDIs to establish digital infrastructure with the available digital resources in the host country. Weaknesses to strengths. One of the weaknesses in Sangfor is declining market shares and increasing revenues. Sangfor could consider gifting company shares to highly skilled workers to reward their loyalty. In that way, Sangfor is able to retain human talents while ensuring sufficient liquidity in the financial market. Sangfor is a technology that may develop fresh corporate, business, or functional plans to aid a selected organization in achieving its objectives. Based on an advanced HCI platform for enterprise cloud computing and services, the company is able to offer cutting-edge business solutions since they have the necessary technical know-how and resources. Finally, it implies that Sangfor is capable of having a balanced scorecard, a business model, a vision for the future of the organization, a set of performance goals, and a plan to reach those goals. In conclusion, an effective method for addressing the issue of asymmetric information in the job market is job market signaling. Employers can use factors like education or job experience to indicate to the employer that a candidate has the necessary abilities and is likely to be more productive. This signal can be utilized to spot more effective employees, which will improve labor allocation and boost economic output. Firstly, economic rents. Through methods like adverse selection and endogenous rent determination, economic rent can be used to rectify asymmetries and lessen market inefficiencies. This could encourage more effective resource allocation and boost market effectiveness. To ensure that economic rent is utilized effectively and morally, it is crucial to consider the specific environment and circumstances involved. Next, overtime pay. By encouraging the employee to work longer and harder, overtime pay can be employed to mitigate the negative impacts of asymmetric information in the employer-employee relationship. It can also be interpreted as a sign of confidence in the worker, demonstrating their reliability and capacity to put in extra effort and deliver high-caliber work. Furthermore, analyzing employees' behavior. An efficient technique to deal with the problem of unequal information in the workplace is to analyze employee behavior. Employers may benefit from this by being better able to assess the strengths and limitations of their personnel, decide how best to manage their workforce and allocate resources, and develop incentive and reward systems that promote performance.